Right, hi there guys, how are we doing? I thought I would pop on, do a little live stream and share a few sales. I've gone into eBay, picked out just a bunch of stuff that hopefully will be interesting, and I'm going to share it with you. So if you are watching this live, there will be a side chat so you can pop in. Sean has just popped in. Hi Sean. It's just going to be a quick one. I think it was 10 or 11 items. I'm actually waiting for my wife Andrea to come home. She's been off visiting her brother today, so I'm home alone. So I thought I'd come on and see if anyone's out there that wanted to talk to me. Oh, here we go. Hi Pete, Pete's Retro Collectibles, Pixie Dust Gaming, Moggy Morg, Catherine McConnell, Amy, Carla. Hi Carla, how are you? Karin, welcome. Nadine, Thomas, Dave, RJ. Wow, can't keep up. Let me just scroll down. Phoebe, Smart IT Pants, Richard Payne, Kaylee, Laura. Welcome everybody. I won't say hello to everyone because I won't do anything else. I'm just going to screen share and show you a bunch of stuff that's sold in the last few weeks. Yeah, that's the plan. If you are new here, I know since I went on Lonnie's channel, I've got a bunch of new subs. So thanks to Lonnie for that, sending people my way. So if you are new here, I'm Nick. This is my channel. Well, it's my channel along with my wife, who I'm waiting to come home right now. And yeah, I talk about what I do on eBay, talk about what I buy, what I sell. And these videos tend to be just where I go into eBay and share the actual eBay listing and show you some of the stuff that's been selling for me. Not necessarily the best sales we've had, but hopefully stuff that's interesting or something that might be useful to you. So welcome everybody. We've got a few people in now. We've got 70 viewers, so I'm going to crack on and go into eBay and share some stuff. So bear with me. Hi Kelly, how are you? Right, so with a bit of luck you can see this eBay page. So I listed a stack of media the other day. A bunch of it is sold already. This sold really quick, and I thought I'd priced it fairly high, to be fair. Now this is a Mega Drive action replay. If you're not into gaming and you saw this, you might think it was something unofficial, which it was, to be fair, something a little bit dodgy. Basically what these are, they are cheat cartridges. They allow you plug your cartridge in on top of this little cartridge here. Let's see if there's a close-up. There you go. So you plug your cartridge on top and then plug it in the console, and it allows you to mess about with the game and cheat and, you know, do all sorts of things. They issued these for all sorts of different consoles back in the 90s, and they're becoming more and more sought after. I haven't had one for ages. This was part of that van load of stuff I picked up, so they are worth picking up. I don't know if you can see the actual HMV price there says $49.99. Crazy price. This is the Pro version. I couldn't tell you what the difference is between the Pro and the normal, but yeah, that sold for £20, and it sold very, very quick. Same day I listed it, I think. So worth looking out for. They're called Action Replay, made by Daytel. They were issued for, let's say, Mega Drive, and most of the 90s consoles had a version of this. So yeah, very happy with that. Next up, this is a PlayStation Move controller. It was issued for the PS3 when they did their kind of version of the Wii Motion controllers. But these are compatible with PS4 VR. I've sold this for £50 because it's actually new. This came as part of a bulk pack, and it was split out of a bulk pack but never used. The little wrist strap there, the same as come with the Wii remotes, is still sealed. So I asked a premium for it because it was new, and that sold within the day. I think it sold the same day I listed it, or it might have been the next day. So yeah, crazy. What's that, Karen? You've unboxed it. Yeah, exactly. It was new, but it was unboxed. So yeah, they are worth looking out for. I mean, used, you can get 30, maybe a bit more, I think, still on these, because people are picking them up to use with their PS4 VR. So they're funny looking things. They're about, what, 6-7 inches long, maybe. They say Sony on them. You can't really miss them now. The great big white globe thing on the top. So if you're not into gaming, you don't really know what it is, they're well worth picking up. That's what it is, Sony motion controller. So yeah, super happy with that. That sold fast within 24 hours for $49.99. Michelle says motions are going for crazy money at the moment. Yeah, it's all these people that got PS4s and PS4 VR for Christmas, and they want to get extra controllers. George says, I can't believe you got 50 quid for that. I just looked it up. I was going to send it into Amazon, but to sell it new at Amazon, I didn't feel comfortable doing it new at Amazon without any packaging. I don't think, that's not the way to go at Amazon. But on eBay, you've got the option of doing new other, as you can see here, new other, and then explain that it's unused, but it doesn't have any packaging. And they were selling for up to 50 quid, so I thought I'd chance my arm. Yeah, amazing. George says, when I had one for PS3, I sold mine for $5. No. Oh, hindsight's a wonderful thing. So yeah, very happy with that. Worth looking out for. Like I say, even used, they're fetching 30 plus, I think, quite easily right now. Next, you may remember this. I think I shared that I was trying to sell this on Facebook. It was a first edition, first print of the paperback of Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban. I've had this for a while. I think it owes me 50p. It was in immaculate condition, really, really nice. And I had it listed for a while at 50. That's what I was going for. And then since New Year's come around, we've been totally focused on clearing old stock. So I reduced it to 40. As you can see there, but I actually took an offer. I had a cheeky little offer come in of 25, and I nearly turned it down out of hand, but then I thought, you know what, it owes me 50 pence. It's been on a few months. I'm just going to take the 25. We are in clear out mode, so I let that go for £25 free shipping. And to be fair, I'm more than happy with that. It's gone. It was a 50 pence item. Who cares? But you can hold out for more on the first editions. Early first edition hardbacks are the ones you really want. This is the paperback. But yeah, I thought I'd share that. There is still money in Harry Potter stuff. You just have to do a little bit of research and find out what you've got. So that was that one. Profit is profit, exactly. James asked how much did I pay. I think it was 50p. I wouldn't have paid more than £1. Generally, I pay 50 pence for paperbacks and £1 for most hardbacks. Depends what they are and how many I've got in stock. Now these Hunter Wellies, we picked these up last summer at a yard sale trail. We paid a bit for them. I can't remember exactly. It was 20 something. I haggled with the lady a bit, and I think I ended up paying, I don't know, 20, somewhere between 20 and 25 for them. Might have been 23 or something weird. They are brand new, although the box was a bit battered. They'd not been worn. If I show you the box, did I have pictures of the box? Yeah, see, the box was very worn. I think they just had them in storage or sat in the garage or something for a few years. I don't think this colorway is available anymore, so they were slightly sought after. I listed them high and they had a lot of interest, but nobody was picking them off. So recently I marked them down to, where was it, $69.99. And then with my head in kind of clearance mode, I had an offer of, now what did I get an offer of? It was 55. And weirdly, I had an offer higher than that before Christmas and turned it down. But being in clear out mode, I just said, you know what, again, I've had these ages, they've been sat there. It's not a great sale when you think we invested. Let's call it £25 invested. Free shipping. It's not great, but it gets them moving. There's still a little bit of profit in there for me. And yeah, I'm happy to see them gone. I'm sure I could have waited it out and maybe got the £70, but I didn't. Made the decision and let them go. So Hunter Wellies, they are worth picking up, especially if they're new in the box like this. So yeah, very nice things. So that's those. They have left the building. I'm happy with that. These, I thought I'd quickly share this. I've got a box of 100. Well, I did have a box of 100 of these. These came from the car parts hall. They are little screen wash additives. So you put this in, then dilute it with water in your car. I was trying to sell the whole box of 100. I'd seen other sellers selling them in bulk and they seemed to go well, but I just couldn't shift them. So I tweaked the listing recently, relisted it as 10 lots of 10 available, and I've sold 2 already. So it just goes to show reassessing your listings, tweaking them, you know, it pays, and it certainly did in this instance. There's not a great deal in it. I'm selling them at £12 with free shipping. They cost me about I think they still go Royal Mail as a packet, so it's about £2.70 I'll pay for that. But I've got 10 lots and they should all sell now, hopefully, off the same listing. So still a fair chunk of cash in it, and they owe me absolutely nothing. I'm way into profit. I'm over 10 grand in profit on the car parts. So I kind of just want to move the stuff, and that seems to be working. So hopefully, like I say, 2 sold, 2 went out, I think it was last week, 8 left to go. Hey Karen, how are you? Just showing a bunch of sales, waiting for Andrea to come home, so I was feeling lonely. So I thought I'd come on and chat to you guys. This is not a great sale at all, but it was an interesting little item. Again, we picked it up on a yard sale trailer. I remember it was in the haul video. It's actually in the live video when we picked it up, as not the live video, the video while we were out and about. And this is a Lily Putt lane, but it's an unpainted one. The guy got it. He went on like a kind of factory tour thing, and you could buy them unpainted, so you could paint them yourself. So I thought, I've never seen one. It's interesting. Maybe it'll have, you know, some good value, but it really didn't. It sat on, I can't remember what it was on. It might have been on at 13 or 15 for ages, was getting very little views and no interest. So recently, when we went through everything and slashed prices, I put it down to 10, and then it sold quick. So that was the biting point on this, £10. So from a £2 investment, and it's been sat on for X amount of months, it's not great, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy to clear stock, and if £10 was all I was going to get for that, I'm more than happy to let it go. There's still a little chunk of profit in there. It's about, for me right now, it's about clearing the old stock and getting new stock listed. So yeah, it was an interesting item. I think I would pick them up again if I saw another unpainted one. Certainly if it was a bigger model. The bigger models command more price. This was a tiny little thing. So yeah, let's have a look. I just saw, yes, Kelly, 10 grand. Actually, I updated recently. I've got my little ledger here. No, that's not it. I thought I had it here. No, hold on, there it is. I'll give you an exact figure. Well, it's now 4 or 5 days out of, I invested £1,438 in car parts, and I've had back, this is after fees and postage. Oh, I know you can't see me, I'm just flicking through my little ledger. Hold on. Yeah, so we're in, this is after fees and after postage, £10,905. And I've got about half of it left. Yeah, deals like that don't come along very often. Dave Soulsby says it cleanses the soul moving old stock. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like to get things moving, and I used to be more hold out for every last penny, but I'm much more get it sold, get it out the door these days. Right, let me just scroll down again. So I'm just trying to get chat to the end. There we go. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, we're chuffed to bits. I need to get moving on getting the rest of it listed. Right, you should see this little Rubiks Ball on screen now. This is actually one of Andrea's pickups. I think she picked this up when she went to visit Mel at Sparrow's End. last year. Can't remember what she paid, probably £1 or maybe £2 in a charity shop. And she listed it and went for £20, and that's sold. This was, as you can see, just before Christmas, so almost certainly it went as a Christmas gift. But yeah, they're worth picking up. I don't even think this said Rubiks on it anywhere, unless there's a picture with it. So it may not have even been official, although Andrea has put Rubiks in the title. But yeah, there's a market for these Rubiks collectibles. So yeah, I was quite surprised you managed to get that, to be fair. £20 for a little plastic ball, but it's gone, and that had postage of £3.99 on it to cover recorded delivery. Happy days. Next one. Oh, I thought I'd share this. I sell a lot of board games. I enjoy it. It's something I have a bit of a passion for myself anyway, playing board games. This is a bit of a novelty thing. Does anyone remember Supermarket Sweep? I remember years and years ago, I was just out of art college. I took a job at a golf club, and on my lunch break, this was always on in our little hut where the ground staff used to sit and have our lunch. We'd all convene at like whatever it was, 1 o'clock for lunch. And we would sit there, this group of like 5 groundsmen, we would sit there and watch Supermarket Sweep every lunchtime. It was bizarre. So yeah, happy memories for me. And yeah, it's a fiddly as hell game to check. If you do see it, it is worth picking up. I mean, we got £25 with £3.99 shipping on this, and it sold quick. I believe this sold to a subscriber as well, YouTube subscriber. I'm pretty sure it did. But yeah, be warned, there's so much stuff in here to count. It's like, oh, it's a headache. Look, all of these bits, just stacks and stacks of these little tiles. So much stuff in it. But it's a cool retro vintage piece, and it sold pretty quick. So yeah, that actually came as part of this van load of stock I got recently. So that's been selling really well. So yeah, worth picking up, but be prepared to sit down for a good half an hour and count the parts on this one. And I know a lot of people cannot stand checking board games. For me, I don't know, somehow bizarrely that's almost part of the fun. There's something wrong with me, I know. Let's have a look. I loved the inflatable foods. Yes, Karin. God, that's so long ago. When you hear the beep, think of the fun you could on Supermarket Sweep. Hey, Dwayne, how are you? That's Mothership Products. Welcome. Hungover TV. Yeah, Supermarket Sweep. Laser Kit says, hi, I started to sell PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4 games on an app called Adverts. It's simpler to eBay. Simpler, or do you mean similar? But Irish. Oh, okay. Is that an Irish only site then? I've not heard of that. And Kelly would love to do a trolley dash. Yeah, can you imagine? What was Supermarket Sweep? It was a very cheesy TV game here in the UK in the 90s. That was the host, Dale Winton, who has sadly passed away now. And you used to dash around it, you used to answer questions and then dash around the supermarket and pick things off the shelves and stuff. It was cheesy but fun. Now I thought I'd share this. I don't know if you remember at another yard sale trail thing, as it were, I picked up a little box with all of this in, and some other bits of Lego and some other bits and bobs that I took out. I left all of these, they were 2000s Star Wars figures, and some were from games and stuff. These ones on stands were from a game. I looked into them. It was hit and miss as to whether they were worth selling individually, and I really couldn't be bothered. So I just bundled them up, and I thought I'll give it a go on auction. And they sold on auction, and they went after 4 bids at £23. And I'm not sure if I'm happy with that or not. I don't know. If I'd have put them on buy it now, I might have gone 30, but I really didn't have a clue what they were worth. So I guess I'm happy with that. I didn't know quite what to do with them, and I didn't know if they would fetch more on auction. It's one of those lots, you know. I really didn't know what I had, and from the limited research I did, they didn't seem to be worth doing individually. So that's what happened. It got rid of them, and I guess I mean the whole box full cost me £1.50, and the bits of Lego I pulled out were fairly decent as well. So it pretty much owed me nothing. So yeah, it's gone, and I was just about happy. I don't know if I was disappointed or not with 23, but and that had free shipping. So there you go. I don't experiment much with auction these days. Very rarely use it. Although I do get a load of free auction listings with my shop, so I probably should do really. Right, just trying to dip in the chat. Fritz says, for all the fans of Supermarket Sweep, check out YouTube. Oh, there's a link there. Oh, the episode's on YouTube. Ah. Carla, why are you talking about boiling eggs? Okay. Right, this I thought I'd share because it's something that I think a lot of people passed by. These are hair rollers or hair curlers. This was a fairly good make. It's a Babyliss one. I've sold a few of these. I got this again at another yard sale trail. I think it was in the vlog of the day. I'm pretty sure this was £1, and I've sold it for £15.99 plus the shipping on top. So you know, I find them easy to sell. Hair straighteners go quite well. There's certain brands in that go really well. It's just something that they're quite common at car boot sales and yard sale trails and things like that. So yeah, worth picking up. They're not difficult to test either. You basically just have to plug them in and check that it heats up. There's very little to it. It's just a heating element in the bottom that heats up the little metal rollers, and that's it. So there's very little to go wrong with them. And I've found they sell pretty quick for me. I've done quite well on vintage ones as well. You know, the old sort of 60s, 70s ones. Like what my mum did have back in the 70s. So yeah, just thought I'd share that. Worth picking up if you see them. And this one, it's not a great sale. I sell Duplo all the time. I tend to do it in little bundles like this. But I was experimenting at that point with doing pictures that were a bit obscure. So I used this as my lead image, which was a close-up on the bricks. And I don't know whether it got me the sale or whether it helped me stand out. I mean, whenever you list Duplo, you're competing with hundreds, if not thousands, of other Duplo listings. So I thought maybe as a lead image that would jump out of the page a bit. I don't know, but it sold quick, so maybe it did help. I don't know. But anyway, that was 1.2 kilos. It was basically a tub full. So look at the pictures. It's a little tub like that, which I crammed as full as I could with bricks, and that's how many bricks fitted in it. And the combined weight, I think including the tub, yeah, 1.2 kilos, which includes the tub, and it went for £14.99 with £2.99 shipping. So you know, it's bread and butter money. Anyway, that's it. I just thought I'd come on and be social while I'm waiting for Andrea to come home. Oh, Karen's off. Says sorry, need to go. Going to watch Hunted with Sophie. Oh, watch Hunted with Sophie. I thought the program was called Hunted with Sophie. Okay, right. I'm going to come out of here and see if oh, I can't get out of screen share. Has that worked? Yeah. Now, usually at this point, my mouth is out of sync with my words. Am I out of sync this time? When I stream this, I do it through Google Hangouts, and I don't know what the glitch is, but when I screen share and I come back, my mouth is out of sync. Has it done it this time? Liza here. Just waiting for my takeaway meal. Nice. What am I having for dinner? I don't know. I don't know whether we might get takeaway because she's been to see her brother, so she's done a lot of driving today, so she may not be up for doing any dinner, or maybe I'm cooking. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Yes. No, all good. Oh, you're fine. Why has it worked? And Stu says I'm out of sync. Kelly says yes, slightly out. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm just going to wrap it up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope there was a little nugget of information in there that you might find useful in the future. If you do enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.